Hello there, Ray here, and the latest snapshot 19W5A is out. And with this comes some really major changes. As you see, we got some new villagers, as well as some changes to do with composters. I will be going over all the changes today, as well as explain how this is going to affect your world. They added a new mob into the game, and that's this guy here, and he is a wandering trader. And you'll naturally find these guys throughout the world. And they provide a various random trades from a variety of different biomes. You can see this guy sells something from like cold biomes like ferns, something like mushrooms. You seem to see some other dyes in here. Even got some like fish in here. It's really random. This guy here sells some flowers, as well as some stuff from like the deserts. Some more flowers, as well podzol, which comes from like the mega taigas. And this guy's selling even glowstone and lily pads. Well, this guy's pretty crazy. This guy is selling bubble corals. So that means all coral blocks are now renewable. I notice they sell a lot of flowers as well as dyes. You even see blue ices here, so you don't have to craft that up. Now, the new traders will also be found with a wandering llama. This is a trader llama, and it has completely different decorations as the other ones that you find in the game. You can see their outfit is very similar to that of the traders. They got a lot of like hanging down jewelry, look like gilded or golded, different cloths, as well as a lot of decorations, and they can come in all the different colors, as well as baby variations with all these decorations on them. And you can tame these type of llamas just like you tame any other type. And you can put carpets on these type of llamas as well. So if I just put like the red carpet on it, it'll look just like a normal llama that you have red on it. So the difference is that with these llamas, when you remove their carpets, they're still going to have this decoration on them. The cool thing about these llamas is when the pillagers try to come in, these llamas will actually come and try to protect the villagers. They'll start shooting spit at them, trying to kill the pillager. You can see all these llamas are shooting at this guy here. You can see how the normal llamas don't attack the pillagers or like the zombie, but these new trader llamas, they will like to attack both the pillagers and zombies. Although they're not very effective at killing the zombies, I think they should make the llamas more powerful so they can actually kill some of these mobs. Because man, that zombie, he's just destroying all these llamas. And maybe also stop friendly fire, because these guys just keep hitting each other. Now these trader llamas will also attack pigment zombies. You see we got one here, he's trying to shoot him. They may accidentally hit some other mobs in the same process, and then those mobs will also be aggroed towards them. The trading llamas will also try to attack vindicators, as well as illusioners. As you can see, these little guys here are trying to attack that guy. The llamas won't naturally go after the Ravager. Now, Ravager is the new name that they gave to the Illager beast, and it's kind of an appropriate name as it ravages the landscape as it goes through croplands. It can uproot them. It can also destroy leaves. Let's see, this guy's coming up to these leaves right here. Yeah, you can see once he comes in contact with the leaves, he's able to destroy them. That's a pretty cool name for him, and it's a lot better than keep calling him the Illager beast. They also changed about how often it'll take you to fill a layer in the compost bin. So I hopped into our world where I show how much items it takes to make each type of layer of compost, as well as some other simple farms to use composters for. But first thing I noticed is that the item frames got moved way over here. This is so strange. You can see one's over here, one's over here. They all used to be over here on front of these things. Some of them ended up there. Let me press F3 plus B. They are actually over there. Oh, wow. So somehow they got moved by the game when I upgraded to this version. So I ran a couple of tests on different variations of the stuff that you could compost and see if there's any changes. So this group here is normally only 10%, and what I tried was seagrass, because seagrass seemed like one that they should have probably put in a higher category. So I put it through here, and normally you would get this much out of it, but yeah, as you can see, we got quite a bit more. So it looks like I might have increased it to about 30%. In this category here, I went ahead and I tried cactus, wondering what they did with them, since cactus seems like a pretty common one to use. So I put it through here, and normally we would only get this much out of it, but as you see, we got a lot more. So it looks like cactus was moved from the 20% all the way up to the 50%. So I also went ahead and tried poppies. I put them through here, and this is what you normally should get, and we got this much. So it seems like poppies may be pretty much the same, might have increased a little bit. I also tested the baked potatoes, and it seems like it's the same, as the outcomes are very similar. And this one here is the 100% ones, and I don't think they change any of these, because these I currently got some pumpkin pies in there, and they seem to be going through, and it looks like it's going to have about the same outcome. I'll test all these items, and then I'll probably have a separate video where I explain the changes that they have made to them. Now at night, I didn't see any of these guys actually go inside of the houses. They just kept running around the outside of it. So they may need to tweak them a little bit so that way they at least know they can go inside at night and not get killed off by the zombies. The new wandering trader doesn't seem to update his trades or refresh them. So once you go ahead and buy them all out, then they just won't refresh, so they'll always be X'd out. So let's go ahead and go to the last one, which happens to be packed ice. Let's just buy some packed ice. You can see now it is X'd out. So now it's locked, so we can't buy anything else. We've traded each of the things, and they're all locked. So that might be a bug with these guys, because they don't unlock their trades, and they also don't add any new trades. So they always have the same amount of trades shown, and they don't increase any by trading them here. The amount of variety that these wandering traders sell is pretty extensive. You can see this one even sells an olive shell. And they'll sell stuff like coral blocks, sea pickles, lily pads, kelp. And they'll sell different variations of buckets of fish. Like this is a tropical fish. I'm kind of curious which one this will be. If they're all going to be the same or if they're going to be different. Because there's a lot of variations of tropical fish. So let's see what this one is. That's a white one and that's a different one. So I guess it's sort of like the one you get in the creative menu, so it's going to give you a random fish. That's pretty cool. That means it's probably possible to get all the different types of fish variations just by trading them rather than trying to get them out of the oceans. That's going to make collecting every variation of fish can be a lot easier on the Protect server. They also seem to sell all variations of the flowers as well as every dye color and all the different types of saplings. So this makes it really nice for you if you're trying to do like a skyblock thing. If you happen to make a large location and have one of these guys spotted, you can get a lot of different types of blocks that you normally wouldn't be able to get in skyblock. You also can get things like sugarcane, vines, cactus and ferns, as well as brown and red mushrooms. And you get all different types of seeds from these guys as well. You also get mob loot, such as like gunpowder or like slime balls from these. So you don't even need to find actual slime to get some slime balls. They also sell blue and packed ice. And they sell glowstone, which probably comes from the buying of the nether, which is kind of crazy. And pods is another one that's pretty cool to get. And they can sell pumpkins too. You notice they kind of make a different noise than that of a normal villager. You notice on their outfits, on the side, they have a chest. Right there, you can see there's a little chest on the side there. That is like a satchel. You can also see they got one on the back too. That looks like it could hold some stuff in it. They also add a breaking and placing sound for lanterns. Kind of sounds like a metallic tin sound. They fixed a couple bugs due to scaffolding. So they fixed the bug that you cannot place scaffolding inside of yourself. So I'm wondering if you can also place them inside of mobs as well. Yep, so that's pretty cool. That way you could place it where you're standing as well as jump up. They fixed a bug that mobs couldn't pathfind through the scaffolding. So mobs should be able to see that they can walk through this. There you go, a cow just walked right through it without even thinking. As well as the bugs to do with items colliding with the scaffolding. I showed a kind of weird bug a long time ago to do scaffolding where you drop it on top of it and it would kind of bounce. So it seems like that's all correct, and there should be another layer down here. Yep, looks like it's colliding with it properly. I guess stuff can bump up against these sides. Nope, it looks like stuff can go. Well, let's throw different type of items through there. Yeah, it looks like items can go through the legs of it. So maybe just the top and the bottom which collide with entities. I guess it's kind of similar to players. Players really don't collide with the sides, but they can also walk through it too. So yeah, it's kind of a unique block in that way. I think that's what makes scaffolding so useful in a lot of circumstances. Like anytime they give blocks that have a bunch of unique properties, it makes it very useful to add into different situations. They also fix a bug to do with fences connecting to scaffolding and other similar blocks. They also did some bug fixes to do with the end dimension and that dragon as well as ender crystals that just all came up during the snapshots. Like I said, this is a pretty big update to do with the villagers, especially being able to get so many different types of items from them that are going to be renewable. Now, the developers are asking for your opinions on the new trades, and what do you guys think of them? But I think it's really cool that maybe even Skyblock players could possibly get one of these guys to spawn on their spot, and they could get a lot of different types of items. And this also means, early game people, if you don't technically have some of the stuff nearby, you can always trade it with one of these villagers, though it's kind of expensive, seeing that it costs a bunch of emeralds. But if you just need one cactus or one tree to start your tree farm, it's a great place to grab one tree and then start up your own farm. It seems like the composters have also been buffed, so that way the players can get a lot more out of their items, which I'm really happy about, as they were kind of maybe an early game thing, only for somebody who really has a lot of extra junk to put into these things. So I'll definitely be doing a video going over the composters in more detail, as well as the wandering villagers. I'd love to thank you guys for watching, and if you guys did find this video interesting, be sure to give it a like as well as to share it with others. And if you'd like to see more crazy stuff that comes out in the future snapshots, be sure to go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell button to get notifications. And as always, I wonder what you guys think of this snapshot. Tell me what you guys think all down in the comments. Bye-bye!